Today on Triangle of Truth, what do you get when you have history's most well-known pirates, thieves, and outlaws come to modern-day New York to chase down probably the most notorious serial killer the world has ever known? Stick around and find out. Hey everybody, welcome back to another rapid review. As you heard at the top of the video, I thought it was a pretty catchy little question and synopsis. So we are here today to talk about Heathens #1, which is published by Aftershock. It is co-written by Cullen Bunn and Heath Amodio. I hope I pronounced that right. Artist is Sam Kivella. Colors by Jason Wordy and letters by Simon Boland. Again, if I mispronounce any of your names, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know. Like I said, this is basically some of history's most well-known thieves, outlaws, gangsters. The gang is basically made up of Madam Ching Shi, who is a very well-known Chinese pirate from many moons ago. Then you have a thief from Russia, Sophia Blyushtin, I hope I pronounced that right. Billy the Kid, Lucky Luciano, and Bumpy Johnson, who obviously are pretty well-known gangsters from New York in the 20th century. The story starts out with Madam Shi chasing down a person, and all you see is them have this little spat, and it ends with her cutting her head, not her head, cutting off the head of the other guy. And next thing you know, she's back down in hell. Basically what it is she has like a thing where if you can bring back 10 souls to hell that have escaped, you get rewarded. And she has been doing this, and they didn't quite say how many she has, but they just said that she's been doing it with more efficiency than anybody ever has prior to her. The person that actually sets up all of this is another well-known just bad person from the 20th century, and that's Joseph Stalin. And as she comes back from getting this person, he tells her that another soul has escaped, but this time around she's going to need help. This is where the other characters, Sophia, Billy the Kid, Lucky, and Bumpy, come in, because they have enlisted them to help her get this person. They only identify the person as the Ripper, which should automatically tell you who that is. We all know about Jack the Ripper and the terror that he caused in London. So that is basically who they're going after. Jack, before all of this, they show he's in modern day New York, and he gets to an alleyway and he murders a young woman. So that's what brings all of this about, and you learn that he's escaped. Now, the scene that they come in and everybody is being set up to meet and be told what's going on, they're sitting around a table, and of course Madam Shi walks in. Billy the Kid is sitting there, and he's sitting there, he's like, "Well, you just about the purtiest little flower I've ever seen." She goes, "Say that again and I'll gut you." And he's like, "What did I say wrong?" And Bumpy's sitting across the table, and he goes, "Everything, kid. Best that you keep your mouth quiet, or she really will." So basically after this, Joseph Stalin proceeds to tell them that, about the Ripper, and that if you can bring him back, apparently this is such a big deal that they're going to just, the debt's paid. Instead of the 10 souls, they make it seem like this one is big enough that everybody can, I don't know if they go to heaven, they really haven't made that clear yet, but basically they make it sound like a debt paid type thing. So after all of this, they teleport to modern day New York, and everybody thinks that they're just these cosplayers. Like, oh my god, this is the most perfect, cosplay of Bumpy, blah blah blah. No, it's Denzel and this and that, and people are taking selfies with him, and they're all just getting genuinely kind of annoyed. But what they want to do is get over to the police scene where the murder took place so that they can try and get some idea of what's going on, get clues and this and that. So they get over and immediately they start looking around, and I guess it takes a bad person to be able to spot a bad person. I guess you just know what to look for, because they're looking around and Billy the Kid almost immediately in the crowd spots the Ripper. And he points back and goes, "Hey, check that guy out. Pale, beady eyes, kind of looking a little nervous and this and that." And of course, Ripper spots them and immediately takes off. And of course, they all give way and give chase, and they all end up in a church. How ironic is that? You know, maybe I should have started off the video with, oh, a bunch of outlaws walking to a church. But seriously, they walk in, and of course, the church is just dark, seemingly empty. But these people, being who they are, they're on edge. They're like, something really doesn't feel right. And basically, the last panel of the entire book is, it seems like they're ambushed by a bunch of Rippers. So, and that's where they leave it. It's just a huge cliffhanger. And I'm genuinely excited to see where the story's going to go in the next issue. I got to give credit on this one. Jenna and Jay were like, I really think that this is going to be an interesting book. It was really hyped up when it came out. It was one of those where I think I'm lucky that I got a copy, because it seemed to sell out everywhere. I was watching live sales and it just seemed to go like hotcakes. After reading it, of course, I can definitely agree that this is going to be one of those hot series, but it's Aftershock. To me, Aftershock pretty much nails it with any of their new releases. So I'm excited to see where it goes. One of the things that I can really say Cullen does when he works with anybody is he is a fantastic storyteller. And Heath in this one, they really seem to complement each other. And not to mention Sammy on the art. I mean, just everything here is one of those, it's a well thought out and it's a well told story. Everything artistically complements what the writing is back and forth on the script. And I can really appreciate that, because there are some of the panels, you know, with it being this many people, you can imagine there's a lot of dialogue back and forth, but I like it in that it was easy to follow. And there have been books that I've read, especially recently, where there could be a lot going on the page and it gets really confusing. Like Pop Star Assassin for me was like that, and that can take away from me enjoying a book. Whereas this one was extremely enjoyable. And it went by really quick. Like, it really didn't feel like I had read, you know, the 20 some odd pages. But lo and behold, you know, there it is. And I'm hoping that issue 2 comes out soon. I don't know if it's a weekly, bi-weekly, or like a monthly release. I'm hoping that when I get a chance here, about a week from now of this filming, to go back and get my pull box and check out if I got issue 2 or not. Anyways, you know, I want to know if you guys have read this book. Let me know down in the comments. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you not like it? You know, and highlight some of the points that, you know, you did like or you didn't like, and maybe where you would like to see the story go, and the things that you hope that they clean up or questions that they answer. And let's just have a really cool discussion. As always, if you like this video, please also hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Check out some of our other videos. We do have a lot. We try to do, you know, a little bit of everything. Rapid reviews, unboxings. We do a lot of Kickstarter stuff, and just a little bit of everything. Try to cover everything for everyone, even some collectibles. As always, I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Later, everybody.